Hello, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a spirit reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you are a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone. Don't try to force any parts that aren't. And this reading is timeless as well. So whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to be receiving these messages. Let's get into it and see what's going on with you, Gemini. Okay. Not a lot. Well, I mean, oh my gosh, hold on. What am I doing? Making a mess. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really getting this vibe of like, it's like you're like hanging out waiting on something. What are you waiting on? You're waiting to talk with someone. You're waiting to talk with someone about how you feel. You may have something to celebrate. It's like, there's something to be happy about. There's, I'm getting maybe you're like spending time with friends, but it's like I'm getting that's like not necessarily who you're telling your feelings about, although like it could be. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I was not planning on these extra cards, but here they are. Okay, let's see what we got at the bottom here. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Okay. Okay, so like I said, you're like hanging around here like waiting to talk to someone about your feelings. You're celebrating something. You're like, I don't know what this is. It's like you're having more fun than you have been. Or that's what you're wanting to move towards. There's some sort of like tension, like disagreement, like some sort of competition, like you're like arguing or like battling with someone over something, and it's like you're trying to stay calm. You're trying to like keep your emotions under control, to keep your feelings under control. When it comes to this. But it's like you're also like wanting to control your feelings about like having this conversation. It's like this energy of being careful what you say, being careful like what you show, what you release. There's also this energy of like you having some sort of realization about like the place that you're at in your life. You've been reflecting on like what you've grown and what you want to grow. And you've gained a new perspective. Okay. You've gained a new perspective on whatever this conflict is, this disagreement, this tension. It's like you've been stuck in some sort of like in between space. But you're sort of realizing now how you can navigate this, like how you communicate in a way that feels like safe and like stable to you in some way. It's like something with these like whatever these are, these little like hearts on chains that these people are carrying. And it's like symbolic of like your feelings, but it's on the outside. It's on the outside of you. It's giving some like heart on your sleeve energy, which is why like it takes so much. Like it feels like it takes like effort or like willpower to like keep your feelings under control, to like not just like have some sort of like outburst or like just sort of like release, like expulsion of your feelings. But it's like, but you know, where you're at, where you are, like you're able to do that. You're able to like keep things like like keep the surface looking like calm and still. But this communication that you're like excited to have, it's like it's grounding something in physical reality. It's like maybe that's why there's this like hesitation to like come forward and say what it is that you're feeling, because that makes it that like takes it the step and like makes it real. And there's a lot of passion behind this. I think that's part of what makes it so hard for you to keep things sort of like even killed, like on the surface. But also yeah, it feels like you don't want to do something rash. You don't want to do something like impulsive. It's like this feeling. It's like it's like you're excited by all of this passion that you have, but you don't want to feel like that's what you're leading with. You don't want to feel like that's not backed up by anything like substantial. Basically, like you don't want it to just be like this like lustful, like passionate sort of energy that you're coming with. Like while that does feel good, it's like this like you don't want to move too fast. You don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to mess something up. You don't want to like go the wrong way. You don't want to you don't want to create this again. You don't want to make a mess again where there's a lot of like conflict and disagreement. Like you're wanting something where like you're on the same page, like things are aligned. Like values are in harmony. There's like a spiritual depth behind this, and that's why like you don't have to worry as much about this being like that sort of situation where you're just like rushing in impulsively based on like the passion that you're feeling, and it just being that, and then finding that it's like empty and like disagreeable in some way in the future. Like this shows that like the emotion is there behind it. There's a lot of feeling. There's a lot of like nostalgic connection for this person that you have these feelings for. It's like you're in this period of waiting right now, but wanting to communicate, but being afraid of like communicating the wrong thing, communicating at the wrong time. I think that there's some concern about how this offer will be received in some way. But you know, everything appears favorable for that. And what's happening here is like you're making a transition. Like these like rough choppy waters over here are from all these people like flinging their sticks around. You're moving towards something more calm and peaceful. It's like you were sitting over here like hanging out for a while. But it's like this like epiphany, this like realization, this whatever information has like come to light in this period of reflection for you. It's like causing you to like create some movement surrounding this scenario. Like you decided like, okay, I don't have to hang out here anymore. I can get in this boat and go somewhere like more peaceful. And there may be things that you're not able to take with you. It's like this adult and this child in this boat, they don't have anything with them other than those swords. It's like what you may be bringing with you is like mental, like thoughts, feelings, patterns surrounding your past, surrounding this like past conflict that you experienced. And it's like you don't need to take those swords with you. You don't need to take those thoughts with you, because you're not creating that again. You're creating something different. You don't need those to protect you. But I think you'll bring them anyway. But something over time, you'll be able to sort of like release them, let them go. Like understand that you're like in a different place, it's like you're in a whole new land, a whole new world. And I'm hearing that they'll just like be one by one, like set aside as you realize that you don't need them anymore. That the seeds you've planted, like the things that you're growing are becoming more successful, and that nobody is coming to take what you're growing. Like, you don't have to like do so much work to defend it. Okay. It's like in the past, it's like you felt like you had to do so much to like keep things the same. It's like I'm feeling this constant like situation of like tension and like these like mental battles, like battles of wills, like battles of desire. Like you wanting something different than someone else, and that not working out. It's like this feeling of like you having to, it's like having to compete to like get your desires met. But you don't have to do that anymore where you're going. Okay, let's see what's over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising, Sacred Purpose. Okay then. Clairvoyance, Divine Feminine, Friendship. Okay, these. Oh, okay. And at the bottom, we've got Portal. Okay. Oh, some of these are really similar. They're like in totally different places, but this is really similar to someone else's reading. Maybe it was Cancer. If you have like Cancer placements, you might want to check that out, I think. Okay, hold on. Let me see what all we've got here. Okay. There's this element here of like these realizations that you're having, the sort of like, oh, that's interesting. The sort of understanding that you've been gaining, the perspective, like how your perspective has been changing. You've had some issues trusting that. That's why this this Knight of Wands felt so like a worry, like a concern. I'm picking up on this element of like not having an appropriate level of trust in yourself. Trust in like other people and your environment. But when it comes to this, like in yourself, and it's like that's something you're gaining, something that's changing. You're seeing you're seeing things more clearly. And it's like you kind of been arguing with yourself about this to some degree, but it's like like tapping into your feminine energy, like your intuition. It's like what your soul feels, what it feels like called to, pulled to, like that little whisper that says like this is right, rather than like the loud like whining of the mind saying like this is wrong. It's you're learning to hear and listen to that small voice, and what you've been hearing from it, what you've been interpreting, the messages are correct. And you may have actually like seen something, some sort of vision, some sort of dream that has contributed to your understanding. I find it interesting that we also have friendship here. It came out with this card too, like letting this like playful, flowing, like letting loose of some of like the seriousness. Yeah, like I'm getting like, because of your feelings, it's like you're overthinking something. Right? Like a Gemini would never. But like friendship is important here. Whether it's like the support of your friends at this time, or it's like or like the friendship that you have built with this like love interest. It's very important in some way. It's like something about how that came first, or was like it like there was this foundation of friendship here. Supports supports this like your purpose, like the path that you're on. It's like I'm hearing that like even if you didn't like express these feelings or whatever, of like more that this friendship would still play an important role in like the purpose that you're serving, and like connecting with your own like inner spark. Yeah. Oh, like sorry, I've been like closing my eyes and not like always looking at the stuff. There's this like inner spark that's your soul. That is your inner spark. That you're like, it's like you've had this this disconnect. It's like things have been backwards. Things have been upside down. You've been like leading with your head. Like I said, you're overthinking things, trying to keep your emotions under control. You've not been letting them guide you. In fact, there's like this element that like you've been fighting letting your feelings guide you. But it's like you're slowly realizing that you can't ignore them. Like things have been upside down for you. Like letting the mind lead instead of the soul. But like this transition, this transformation is happening. You're moving out of this stagnant place. You're like learning to let go of like fears, of worries, of beliefs. Oh, yeah. There's like, the ancestral legacy. There are beliefs that you're holding on to in some way that, it's like those were transmitted, those were like passed down, like from your parents, from their parents, from theirs. It's like this like ancestral belief pattern that like it served some purpose in the past, but like today it doesn't. It's like it's holding you back, it's getting in your way. It's like that's something that you're meant to transmute, transform, to heal, to release, to leave in the past, to like move on to like new possibilities for you, for your soul, that that exist beyond that limiting belief. Yeah, you're you're awakening your consciousness, your awareness of your consciousness, the infinite nature of your soul, of that spark within you. You may be experiencing some like other abilities like coming online as well during this time, but it's like you're literally like moving through this portal. It's like representative of your transformation. It's like this sort of like limbo area you've been like hanging out in, like reflecting, sort of like assessing things. It's like the space in between the portals. Like I don't know how many of you have ever played that like video game Portal, but you know, you go in the like one color portal and you come out the other one, and it's like this hangman energy is like being in the liminal space. If like you could get stuck in between like going in the portal and like coming out the other one, it's like that's that's the space that you're in, and that's the space that you're moving out of. You're like, it's like you stepped into it some time ago, and you've been like hanging out in there in this sort of like void space. I heard ego death when I was thinking of void, so maybe that's what's been going on for you as part of this process. Like a dark night of the soul, but you're preparing to like step back out into the light on the other side, into something new, into something something more aligned, something more palatable, something meaningful. I don't know where that comes from. Okay. Family, loving your friends. Okay, we're not doing all that. That's way too much. Okay. I swear. Okay, I think that came out in Cancer's reading too. Anyway, Mhm. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, so wait, let me see what's on the bottom. Okay, infinite abundance. So this movement that you're making, this transition that you're making, this like portal that you're moving through, on the other side, it's like you're finding that connection with your path in life, like finding the meaning, it's like moving away from feeling this like drudgery, this like it's a stagnancy, really. It's like something, some part, some aspect of your life became so stagnant. It's like you had to take a look at it, especially like when some sort of like exciting like passionate feeling came along, and you couldn't ignore it. You couldn't just like sit and you couldn't just like sit here in the mud when there was like this like that's so fucking weird. You couldn't just like sit in the mud while there was this like pretty like fountain to like wash your feet in or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that was, but there you go. It what I'm seeing here is that you're connecting with the things that you're meant to do, that you intended to do. And like putting yourself in a position to like devote your like time and energy in the appropriate places, because it feels like it's like giving this energy that it's like what you've been putting in, you haven't been getting like back out, like reciprocated in some like equal measure or something. But it's like I'm seeing someone just like dumping a bunch of energy like into a black hole, and like you're meant to like take your energy, like take the light that's inside of you and like expand it outward, like expand it like from that that like spark within you outward, rather than just like burying it in a void inside you, or in a void inside someone else. It's not I'm hearing it's not your job to fill someone else's void. That's their job. Like, you radiate light and it can get reflected back to you. But you can't fill up someone's like bottomless pit of emptiness with your light. It won't it won't it won't do that. It won't work. But you like you're meant to shine and be radiant and be a source of support, be an example of strength and support. It's like this energy of like like building, like I keep seeing this like web, this like net, this like cocoon. It's like this this energy of like like building this like protective structure like around those that you love and like want to care for and nurture. And it's like it's meant to be like an encapsulation, like a protective like barrier of light. Like that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like your family, like your I mean, I guess like friends too, it says that there, but like I don't know, just like who or what you care about, like wrapped, like enveloped in this light. It's like you build this structure of like protection and support for your family, like for the people you love, for the people that you connect with, that like learn from you. It's like it's a very nurturing energy. And I'm gonna say it one more time. I don't even remember what the Cancer reading was about, but like that like brought it up again. Maybe watch that. Maybe even if you don't have Cancer placements, there might be something in there for you. Yeah, and it's like through this creation of this protective like capsule, like barrier. There's like some other word I feel like that does it better. It's like this. It's like a nest. I'm just gonna say like 4,000 words, and like none of them can like describe what I'm like experiencing. Anyway. And it's like when you get yourself in that correct situation, like that aligned situation that feels right, you feel like, oh, I'm home now. Like I'm finally home now. It's like I was like hanging in this limbo area between the portals, and I came out the portal on the other side, and I'm finally home now. It's that energy. And it's like once you're in that space where you feel at home and you're like playing this role of like supporting the other people in your life in this like nurturing way, like surrounding them with like literally like surrounding them with light and love. And that's when you do that from that space, like it gets reflected back to you. It gets like that same support. It's like mirrored, it's reflected back to you, rather than like whatever you were doing on the other side of that portal, where it's like you tried to like build your little light bubble, and it's just like it collapses in on itself. It's like it's sucked in, and then you build it back up, and it's sucked in, and you build it back up, and it's sucked in, and it's like it doesn't create a stable structure. It's like not sustainable in that environment. That's why you have to go through the portal and like do it in the other place. And then it's like, it's sustainable. It's like a force field that you can hold like around these people. And it's like you can hold it like growing, like radiating your aura, like larger, greater. It's like that's growing. It's literally like like expanding your aura as like a building, a physical extension of your aura, like around the people that you love. Okay. I'm back. This I don't know where I just was, but whatever that was, like, ended abruptly. So I guess we're done now. Also, this reading is like way longer than all the other ones. Like, this is, if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. But you know, if this resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye.